Hi, everyone, and welcome to today's Bevel on LinkedIn Live session on the upskilling, on the capacity building, on giving you the opportunities and the possibility to look at the things with the eyes wide open. And I'm very happy to welcome to this session today Hulya Kurt, certified career coach, trainer, workshop facilitator, but what is most important, networking expert. And networking strategy is the thing we will be discussing with her today.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Thank you for the opportunity, Inna.
That's fantastic to have you here. And I know, Julia, how much of networking wisdom you have and how much you're going out and meeting different people. And with your beautiful energy, I've seen how people are circling around you to get the insights and the knowledge you are sharing. So, we are going to dive into the topic of networking that is essential for the professional growth, where you are changing the careers, you are looking for the new ecosystem for supporting people around you. You are entering new markets. We are working a lot with the expatriate migrants, with people who were forced to leave the country. So when we come to the new environment, it actually everything is new and people are new. And the networking becomes the essential tool. So let's start with the basics, right?
Yeah,
Why networking is so critical today?
that's a very good question, Inna. And it's not, networking is not only about handing business cards. It's more than that. It's about building relationships. It's about building trust. And especially, and you know that better than I do as well, the market in Switzerland is reserved. And we know for a fact that 60 to 80% of the job opportunities are never on the market, never advertised. They're all under the table and they're found through networking. So if you're not networking, you are missing out on opportunities and out in the market.
But definitely, and we say it quite often to our participants in Bevel On that skills you get with your right skills, you get noticed, but your network gets you hired, right? And for many of those people who are in the career transition or in a life transition or participants of Bevel On programs, this is the step number one, building the networking. So, Julia, for someone who is starting from scratch in a new country, what's the right way to approach networking?
So absolutely. And that needs to be done with intention. And firstly, assess yourself. Ask yourself, what is my goal? Is it to learn? Is it to connect? Is it to explore a different industry? Secondly, listen more than you speak when you do networking. Ask open and genuine questions. Be curious. People love to speak about themselves. People love to share their journey. The more you ask, the more you get information. Ultimately, it will come and return back to you for questions when you can introduce yourself. And one thing which is important, networking is crucial, though give before you ask. Share an article, introduce someone else, offer your free time, be a volunteer. It's all about value exchange, right? It's a give and take. It's not a one-way road, it's a two-way road. And one more thing I would like to add is once you do the networking in any event, follow up. Make sure that you have a coffee with one of the connections you made. Make sure you follow up on email if this contact is important for you, and follow up as well on LinkedIn all the time. So that's also number three, because that is where the door, you keep the door open, where you nurture as well. What? You nurture your relationship. And that's much more important than anything else.
And we are all interesting human beings, right? With all our little stories, and more we learn from others, more enriching the conversation goes, right? So these little magic moments are super, super nice to embrace with people we didn't know before and to learn new things. And I always say, don't underestimate that these little small moments of coffee chats on, as you said, LinkedIn messages, mails, calls, follow-ups, etc. And I know you're networking a lot, and I see you everywhere, and you have the huge community and network that supports you. And of course, I will ask you, you can, this is not the judgment, but this is the observation. What are the most common mistakes you see during the networking?
But first and foremost, you need to establish your networking now. Whoever will watch this, when you are in a new country, start networking already. Don't use or start networking when you need. Don't wait until you're in a crisis. Build consistency. So I will refer to my own professional background coming from a corporate. Everyone who's in corporate lives in the silo. You know better, Ina. They're in the silo. And we don't need networking. We think, why do we need networking? For nothing, right? I mean, everyone knows me, etc. And then you're made redundant. And then you're a fish out of the bowl. Create your network now. Don't ask before creating this relationship. So, or when you need something, because when you have got established that network, you can ask anything anytime. So that's one mistake that people do. Secondly, being transactional, meaning people can feel it, be genuine. Only asking is not good. Ask about their story, not their job, or asking for, hey, can you hire me? That's not going to work. That's a no go. Even if you are connected over LinkedIn, when you find someone who is important for you, first connect. Hello, I saw your profile really resonates with me. XYZ, I would like to stay connected. Don't share the CV immediately. That will backfire. Why do you ask me? I don't even know you. So that's another mistake that people do.
Mhm. And just to second what you said, I am former corporate executive before starting my first company, right? I was exiting the big corporate world, and actually I started networking a few months before because I knew I would be leaving the company, but because the company was going through the big transformation process. So I knew I will be made redundant, right? So I started preparing myself earlier because my insight was is that 90% of my network will be sitting in this office,
Yeah,
right? So I need actually to build something outside of my office that actually will be my supporting ecosystem in the future while I'm developing my business, right? And
absolutely.
interesting fact today is that I'm there are many friends and many colleagues and now even clients. And when I come back, I'm asking them, "Do you know this person and this person and this person?" And they're like, "No." And I said, "I left this company some time ago, and I'm still coming here. I know people, and you don't." And I said, "Yes." And this is the thing because we don't do it because we think
Yes.
in our minds we think that we will be here forever, and or this
Yeah.
is not the time for us. And we start the program now, the seventh program of Bevel On capacity building program, where we have a lot of people who are leaving international organizations, with everything that is happening now, right? Start building your network now, guys. There will not be point of time when you need to start in the future. Your future is gone. You need to do it in the past now. And listen what Hulya is saying on the main tips and importance and networking on how to do it. So just to wrap up on that, very
Yeah.
clear three main things for those people who listen to you now and think, oh my god, I don't want to make the same mistake, and I will do it now. What are the main three tips people need to do to start networking properly? Comme il faut.
So, first, start with your story, your personal brand, your narrative, how to introduce yourself confidently. Also, with your voice, tonality, create your personal brand now, your strength, your values, the passion that you bring. That will resonate with the audience. Storytelling sticks because you evoke emotions. and you want to stake and have your unique value proposition out there. You want to stand out a bit. So that's number one. Number two, reach out to 3 people this week. So this is homework for you. 3 people this week. Reconnect. You can reconnect or introduce yourself to someone new over LinkedIn, online, offsite. And also, one more kind of homework for you: identify one event during this week in Geneva, and there are many happening, to go and do networking. Absolutely. It's frightening, it's daunting. Even if you are present, this is enough. Do that extra step. Number three, join communities like Bevel On. I appreciate what Inna is doing, helping, supporting, assisting, being the, how shall I say, one stop shop for people who are displaced, who are professional and don't know where to go, how to start. That's really a powerful program. And find a space where you can learn, share, and grow together, because together we are stronger. From union comes strength.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much for that, Julia. And Julia will be one of the trainers on the Bevel On capacity building program. Join us, get the fresh knowledge, learn from Julia because she is the expert on networking and build her support ecosystem where she gets help and she gives back help to the community of those people who are in the career transition, who are looking for the new path, who are looking for the turning the page. I have one of my favorite expressions is no one ever was able to do anything alone, right? In different conditions, in different life stages, we need people around us. We are the social animals, right?
Correct.
But even the things like networking and connecting with other individuals today has the structure.
Lovely. Absolutely agree with what you're saying. Echo that.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for this very short and very informative interview, Julia. Appreciate your knowledge, appreciate your insight. Please get connected with Julia here on LinkedIn or in Instagram, where we are running this live interview. There is a lot of knowledge, there is a lot of connections. And there is a lot of power to things to change things for better and to turn the page and to see with the open eyes wide open to see new opportunities that we can bring together to you in Bevel On capacity building program and in the network we are leveraging. Thank you, Julia, for being with us today.
Thank you so much, Ina, for inviting.